Pray for the ones I hate, the ones I love. Pray for my liver when I'm off in this club. I pray that the demons go away, they haunting us. Man, I can't take no more of this lifestyle we've been living. Man, I can't take no more of the white powers in position. Gotta grab up J Will, gotta scoop up J Ridge. Toe chase, we ain't going back, you know. We got a hitch, I mean, I'm aggravated, agitated, I admit. Intoxicated, animated, got me feeling kinda lit. Contemplating, fornicated, might as well fuck up some shit. They looking at me way too crazy, got me feeling communist, but I'm just trying to say the throne. Pray for bones, pray for sticks. If my album never sell, then we gon' hit that link. Tell them all, call up cash, tell them buzz me up the rich. It's the weekend, we off the deep, and you need to pray for us.
Don't pray for love. Say love. Just us alone. Just us alone.
How we get here?
How do we get here? And it's been a journey. I think back to we started in the garage, right? Was training out of my garage. I was in the military, active duty Air Force. Started training some of my friends, helping them reach their fitness goals. Helped a few people. Realized that it kind of came easy to me, and I really enjoyed it. And I just kind of built off of it. I've come across people in my life that have helped, kind of push me further, open doors for me, give me another perspective. And so when I think about like how I got here, I know it just wasn't me, right? It was my team, the people behind me, the people that wanted to see me do well. And so like my advice that I give to people is like, you gotta first just go for it, right? You just gotta just go. And then when you go, doors open, windows open for you, opportunities open for you. And that allows you to take the next step. I mean, I'm looking at it now, we're here, we've been here a year and a half. And a year and a half ago, I didn't know I was gonna open up a gym.
You gon' fuck around and drown, tryna run it away. Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, as long as I get paid. Bad little vibe, she been on my mind. As soon as I get back, she get straight.
What's good, world? Another morning. Get to it. Doing what we do best.
Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, as long as I get paid. Bad little vibe, she been on my mind. As soon as I get back, she get straight. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night, another movie get made. Every other night, another dollar get made. Every other night, started with a good day. I feel like a child, I got boogers in the face. I'm dancing in the dollar, this shit is a parade. I don't want your train, I'm gon' want another slave. I had that draw that out too many bitches getting saved. TSA arrest me, so I took a private plane. These pussy niggas like it when I'm working on my aim. Drip too hard, charge to the car. Designer to the ground like a balance by the name. Drip too hard, caution on the floor. You gon' fuck around and drown, tryna ride a nigga away. Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, as long as I get paid. Bad little vibe, she been on my mind. As soon as I get back, she get straight. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night, another movie get made. Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown. Drown.
Human relations. I believe that is the number one trait in business. Being able to interact with any type of person, being able to know how to switch roles, whether you need to be very direct, whether you need to be a little less direct, whether you need to just listen, whether you need to give direction. Human relations, how to adjust, I think is truly important when it comes to being a business owner or in any business, right? I think strong human relations, you'll excel in any career, right? Because it's a people business, right? You're dealing with people constantly, right? So understanding like when people come to the door that they may have had a really horrible day and you are that bright light for them, right? So be that for them. Understand that, this may be a stress reliever. Be that for them. understand some people need a little more like, y'all need you to get it moving, right? And that works. So understanding how to truly empower people. I mean, I'm looking at it now, you know, we've been here a year and a half, and a year and a half ago, I didn't know I was gonna open up a gym, right? A year and a half ago, I was training on base, again, still helping people. I was online, I was in person, and then an opportunity opened because I was walking in my purpose. And so you just gotta kind of go for it, walk in your purpose.
Great job, hydrate up. Go work. Hydrate up. Good job.
I want people to really have an understanding of like the process and understand that it's like, you know, you hear that it's a marathon, but it really is. And that marathon is gonna come with a lot of like ups, downs, and in-betweens. So I opened up the gym in April 2021. And probably one of the biggest moments of my life.
I want to say thank you to everyone who came out today. I truly appreciate it. I'm grateful, I'm humbled. You know, everyone has played a vital piece from childhood to adulthood to manhood. So you all play a vital piece. So I definitely just want to say thank you. The feelings are overwhelming, but the biggest thing I wanted to let everybody know is if you know me, you know it's so much more than fitness. You know, this is the Ownership Empowerment Center, where when you come, you'll leave better. So I really want you all to understand that this is going to be a pivotal piece to the community, and this is simply just the starting point. If anybody really knows me, they know the mantra is this: grace and aid and ownership is what?
Everything.
All right.
I was super excited. I had friends, I had family come to the grand opening. It was great. My vision for the brand, for the business, was always to build a team of individuals that were high caliber fitness professionals that was pretty much going to take over the industry, right? From so many different angles and perspectives in fitness, but all have one common goal, and that is to impact people in a positive way. Obviously, we're going to get the training in, but there's so many more aspects that it comes to changing people's lives outside of just working them out. And so I wanted to create a team to help me do that.
Let's get it.
For real, and I hardly take offense. Money for revenge, man, that's hardly an expense. I'll Heyman checks off of all of my events. I like all the profit, man, I hardly do percents. A big part of me resents niggas that I knew from when I started in this shit. They see what I got, and man, it's hard to be content. Fuck what they got going on, I gotta represent. Hey. This a rolling, not a stop. Watch shit don't never stop.
Go for your health. I put them through it this morning. People ain't want to show up on Monday. Look, we're gonna count for that. We're gonna count for that. Back up. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. That's 5. Come on. That's 6. Come on. 7. Let's go. 8. Come on. 9. Okay. Good. Work.
What, about 5 trainers? Yeah, if not more, you know, that I handpicked and said, hey, listen, I want you to grow with me. Let's go to the top. Let's take over. Let's open up multiple gyms. Let's do all these different things. Listening to, you know, kind of the things that they wanted to do, and then, you know, their vision, my vision, and seeing if they came together and they combined. And throughout that process, I had to learn a few things, right? That loyalty looks different on people, right? Like, I'm a loyalist, right? I believe loyalty is everything. If I say I got you, I got you. If I say I'm riding with you, I'm riding with you. And people's viewpoint of that is differently. And also understand, like, in business, there's times where you just can't lead with your heart. I would see potential, I would see opportunity in people. I want to see them do well, but they don't see it in themselves. And so it came down to like I had to understand that, listen, if they don't see it in themselves, I can't force it on them, right? As much as I want to be like, yo, listen, you can be the dopest trainer in the world, you can be the dopest, fitness influencer in the world. If they don't believe it, I'm talking on deaf ears. So, and that was a hard pill to swallow, y'all. Like, for real, like, I felt all types of ways. Like, I felt like somebody deceived me. I felt, like somebody backstabbed me. I felt angry. I wanted retaliation. I wanted all those things. Like, real talk, I really wanted all those things. But I had to sit back and think about, like, who I am and as a person and say, like, at the end of the day, right, there's a few things that I had to realize. That love always wins, right? And listen to me when I say that, right? Like, at the end of the day, I could go the whole Rambo, rah, but that really ain't gonna get me nowhere, right? We just gonna do this. They gonna clash, I'm gonna clash, right? We could go the whole legal route, blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, we get nowhere, right? So I just decided we'll lead with love. So, I won't speak on specifically, the actions that I took in regards to, the people that were here that aren't here anymore. But just know I led with love, and I always want people to be well off. So, but I say that to say, when you're building your vision, understand that everyone that comes in your life ain't gonna stay, right? Reason, season, lifetime.
Yeah.
Weezy out of here.
I'm back!
The dash a digi, the schedule busy. My head in a hoodie, my shorty a goodie. My cousins are crazy, my cousins like boogie. Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her look up, cause it's snowing in Tootsies. Booked for 3 years, man, you can't even book me. It's me and Lil Baby, the shit going crazy. Weezy produced it, and Weezy F made me, and she held it down, so she got a Mercedes. Young Money Records, the Army, the Navy. They ran me 10,000, I threw it like Brady. The foreign is yellow like Tracy and Katie. I trust in my niggas, they never betray me.
Brand new whip, got no keys. Tell them my clothes, no starch, please. Soon as I nut, you can go leave. Got M's in the bank, like yes, indeed. Cartier glasses, I won't even peek at you. Yellow Ferrari like Pikachu. I got him waiting and watching what he gon' do. Tryna pee what I do, tryna steal my move.
That thing called entrepreneurship is not for the faint of heart. I promise you, it's not for the faint of heart. They make it look so good, so easy on Instagram, don't they? It looks so simple on YouTube. But when you get in them trenches, baby, going from one business to the next, it's different. It's worth it. It's different though.
Mike, can I help you?
Hey, good morning, Mike. How you doing? It's Orlando Bud. I dropped my car off there yesterday, and I got the inspection report. But I'm looking at the inspection report. It shows me some of the issues, but it didn't show me the thing where I could click it to pick which one I want to get serviced.
All right. Which vehicle is yours?
2015 Ford Taurus.
Ford Taurus?
Yeah.
All right. I will let my manager know that you called. He'll give you a call right back here shortly, and he will go over everything with you and walk you through that process, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, boss.
All right, no problem.
All right. All right, so for y'all that don't know, I also have another business. I have a Turo business, a rental car business. So I've got about 5 vehicles. We rent those vehicles out on the platform, but a part of, having vehicles that they got to get serviced. So yesterday we had to get brakes on our Chevy Cruze. We're about to see what we got to do about the Ford Taurus. Part of business. You know what I'm saying? You gotta invest, right? You gotta make sure that your product is good. Make sure your product is serviceable, in order to make revenue, right? It's a game of business.
Parts and labor's total tax for the brake portion of it would be $1388.66.
Okay. Everybody's a boss till it's time to pay the invoices. Ownership. Well, yeah. Look, trapping out, eating oatmeal with a fork. I can't avoid spoons no more. Sheesh. Take the phone call. Wait, but you always have to put it back in perspective that it's your vision, right? It's your vision. And so you can't truly expect someone to just jump on board with your vision overnight, right? And understand that, you know, what you love to do, other people may just like it, right? So when you love something, you're willing to do it all day or do whatever it takes to make it run, right? While other folks, they may just like it for a moment, it's cool, it's interesting, and that's okay, right? Because you're gonna find that team, and I know I will find that complete team of individuals that want to see this thing pop, that want to see us really impact people and take over the Hampton Roads area, right? And that's just the first spot. We're gonna keep growing, keep moving, and again, like I said, I'm excited because this year has been just growth. I mean, so much growth. I have grown as a boss. I have grown as a boss, right? Or Jay-Z said, everybody's a boss till it's time to pay the invoices. But outside of that, like, I've just had to grow personally and say, you know, listen, this is how business happens.
Double up, 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up, I ain't telling no lies, I just, yeah. I ain't telling no lies, I just
5, 4, 3, 2. You know how we doing it, man. You know, we got the gym animals in here.
Gym rats.
The gym rats.
Don't scoop this thing.
Type of person, I have an idea, I'm moving on it fast. I'm just going, right? And in my head, I'm like, you know what? I'll catch some battle scars along the way, but I'll get more pros than cons out of moving fast. There's been some investments that have worked out, been some investments that didn't work out. For example, I try to do meal prep services in the gym. I try to do water companies in the gym, different structures. That didn't really work out, right? But it was a lesson, and I learned a lot from the lesson. Granted, I lost a lot of money in the equation, but I learned a lot as well. So I would say, you know, be strategic with your investments, right? But understand you're not gonna make the right decisions all the time, right? But if your intentions are good, if it makes sense to you, then you go for it, right? So for me, I knew meal prep was a big barrier for folks in fitness, right? Like, people come, they'll work out, they'll bust their tail for you, but then they go eat Zaxby's as soon as they leave the gym, right? So I'm like, how do we cut that out? So I was like, if I bring the meal prep services here, they have no excuse not to be reaching their fitness goals, right? You know, and again, there was pros to it, there's cons to it. Overall, didn't really work out how I wanted it to, but in theory, it still worked out because I just figured out a different way how I wanted to go about it.
Rest in peace, little kid. Fuck a pigeonhole, I'm a night owl, it's a different mode. I'ma have to make a paint of 6 on a pinky toe. Heard you with a shooting guard, just let a nigga know. I would have you courtside, not the middle road. All good love, intermittent.
So they say y'all want the threat students. That's what they said. I'm just here. So, I'm just here. I'm just here. I'm just here. Here we go, knee quotes. Open up those hips.
No bitch, cause I'm a timid soul. Plus I'm cooking up ambition on the kitchen stove. Pots.
Go! We got high knees. Let's go.
Crack the code, bust down everything. Set it roll.
Work.
Like I'm J. Cole. I can tell her head good before I even know. Bitch, don't tell me that you model if you ain't been in vogue.
4, 3, 2.
So I think probably one of the biggest struggles or biggest hurdles I've had to overcome or just try to do my best at is, how do you balance business family, and everything else that comes with this thing called life. So I've had a lot of emotions, mixed feelings about it, because there's moments where I love the grind, I love getting it in, I love building the business, right? But I have a family at home that needs me as well. And so I've had moments where I feel bad, like, yo, I'm not home, but I'm grinding because I'm building this for y'all. And I feel like, it's a season. That's the conclusion I've come to. It's like there's a season of grind, there's a season of home life, right? And as long as you spend the time, how do I want to put this? The time you spend, make it valuable, right? It could be 1 hour, right? But make that hour valuable. Be there, be attentive, put your phone down. Because what's the difference between 1 hour of meaningful time versus 10 hours of you on your phone? So that's really how I kind of equated it, and that helps me that gives me peace to say, I'm moving as best as possible, because there's times within the business it's like, I gotta be here, right, to keep this thing running, to be able to provide for my family, right? But I think, my advice to anybody, going through that battle, which I think is a never-ending battle, is remember why you do it. Communicate with your family, like, what you got going on and how you want to spend time, but you have this going on and that going on, and try your best not to miss the big moments, right? And just like you set time out for clients and classes, you set out time for your family as well. And that may sound kind of weird to folks, but to me, like, I literally said, boom, this is family time. This block to this block. Boom, this is this to that block. Because as an entrepreneur, you constantly got things going on, whether it's in the morning, whether it's the evening, and people want to pull your time from here, and people want to pull your time from there. And so you really have to get organized with your time and with your life, because if you don't, it could go bad for you. And that's another thing one of my mentors told me. Even before I opened up the gym, he was like, listen, I know this is what you want to do, but is your family ready for that? Is your family ready to take on that sacrifice? Because once you open up a brick and mortar, you're married to this brick and mortar. And I was like, yeah. And I had to figure it out in the first 6 months, like, wow, like, I'm really here. I'm here more than I'm home. And then my kids started voicing it to me. And so, I had to adjust, right? Because I'm a father first, I'm saying? I'm a husband first. And so I had to really identify, how do I make this thing work? Because again, this is what provides for my family. And so I would say, really over communicate with your family, identify the times that you can spend and do it with intention.
3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2.
Yo, life is good. You know what I'm saying? Like, my business allows me to be able to take care of my family. Like, how many people can really say that? And so I have to really just count my blessings, right? Count my blessings and understand that it's a process. It's a marathon, not a sprint. It's a journey. But yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go. And so that's what I would, tell anybody that's looking to do their thing, right? And I've had a couple conversations with folks, and I'm like, just go, and the doors and the opportunities will open when you take that leap of faith. Because ownership is what? Everything.